हमारे व्यूअर्स को आप बता सकते हैं कि हमारे टोटल कितने प्रोडक्ट्स हैं मोटास के?
Can you guess how many products we might be making?
4-5 तो मैंने ही खाए हुए हैं, सो मे बी 5-10.
खाली पोटैटो चिप्स में ही हमारे पास 10 फ्लेवर है. We make more than 70-75 products.
I believe you had some great celebrities also on the show who...
Yeah, our chief guest was our beloved chef, Mr. Ranveer Brar.
Oh, lovely. One winning mantra, secret ingredient that you would want to share to the viewers, listeners, what is it?
The taste is always there, but passion and flavor should always be there.
Wow. Simple and crisp like your potato chip. So help me welcome one of the partners at Mota Wafers, Mr. Dilip Motta. Thank you, Dilip bhai, for being here and sparing your time to share your set of knowledge and inspiring all the viewers and listeners and the next generation of entrepreneurs.
Thank you for having me here, Kunal, today for your podcast. I'm very much happy to be here.
And we have been happy for years and decades having Mota Wafers, and every party would have been incomplete without the lovely, tasty chips that you guys have brought into this lovely world, and we are really proud that it's an Indian company.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Great. So before we start with anything, I think one thing that anybody would want to know, the current generation or somebody who's senior to us or somebody who's a junior to us, कि ये जर्नी स्टार्ट कैसे हुई, ये आइडिया, ये थॉट, ये ब्रेन चाइल्ड किसका था, एंड हाउ डिड दिस journey initiate? If you can just start from there.
So journey started with my father. He had a dry fruit store in Santa Cruz.
Okay.
And at the age of 13, he had to leave all his studies and everything and sit in the store.
Mm-hmm.
And since that time, he was selling cakes and chocolates and makai chuda and potato chips and everything. But that time also, what products were there in the market was not up to the mark what we wanted, what we liked.
Mm-hmm.
So dad and my uncle and my grandfather, they used to make all these chuda and everything on our building terrace. We had a terrace flat, yeah. So they used to make it over
of your
there.
own home terrace?
Yes.
Wow, okay, I'm interested.
And after that, my uncles, they started sitting in the shop, and my dad, he was always, enthusiast. So he always wanted to do something out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
So he used to have a unit where he used to do all the engineering line. So he used to make vessels and trays and buckets and lot of things. And he had supplies with the Army, Navy and the Air Force.
Okay.
So जैसे tender खुला तो tender quote करके he used to make all these vessels and supply and do things.
Mm-hmm.
But in 1992, we were also growing up, and that time he did not want us to go into that business.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not that easy dealing with Army, Navy, Air Force,
Agreed.
personnel and everything. So we had a place where we used to manufacture all these vessels and everything. So dad thought that let's start something new.
Mm-hmm.
So slowly and gradually with other cousins and uncles, and they started a small business of potato chips and all. And that time we were into debts because a lot of players were there in the market.
Okay.
And it was very much new for us. And slowly and gradually, one by one, everybody started leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was alone all by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So, on that time, वो कारीगर लोग भी क्या उनका दादागिरी बहुत चलता था.
Okay.
ये मैं ऐसा करेगा, मैं वैसा करेगा, मैं ऐसा बनाएगा, तो ही मैं काम करूँगा. That way sort of a thing. So dad was very much fed up and he was tired and totally into debts.
Mm-hmm.
So he had a person working with him who used to make utensils for him and everything.
Okay.
So he was working with us since he was 15 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So dad told him कि तू भट्टी चालू करेगा, माल बनाएगा, तो बोलता है हाँ करेंगे ना, इसमें क्या है, बनाने का ही है ना, सीखेंगे और क्या. तो डैड ने उसके साथ मिलके he started making all these things, started selling. But again, there were a lot of players in the market, so it was not easy to sell. So he always used to think out of the box. So he wanted to do something crazy. जिससे अभी जैसे अभी लोग सब चीज़ करते हैं ना, वो जैसे छोटी मोटी चीज़ का वो इतना प्रमोशन कर देते तो इतना बिकना चालू हो जाता है।
Agreed.
तो उस तरह से कुछ करना है, क्या करना है, वो थॉट उनके दिमाग में तब से
90s
था।
में. This when no
92.
YouTube exists,
Yes,
no
nothing,
no much of
nothing.
Google
No
existed,
social media,
no
nothing at
social
all.
media, real social connection
Yes,
he had.
yes,
Okay.
So what he did, he started sorting potatoes.
Sorting
आलू
potatoes.
आलू तो आता है,
हाँ।
गोनी में आ गया।
हाँ।
ऐसे ही आलू के अंदर गोनी में लाइक 60 kgs का बैग आएगा। देर आर लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंट साइजेस ऑफ पोटैटो, स्मॉल, बिग, मीडियम,
Yeah.
दोस काइंड। सो ही स्टार्टेड सॉर्टिंग द बिगर वंस
Okay.
एंड हैंडमेड चिप्स ही स्टार्टेड मेकिंग।
Handmade chips.
Handmade.
Okay.
And it's like the packs were so big and it looks like so unique and amazing. And that time wafer was selling at around 30, 35, $50, not more than that.
Okay.
So he made 20-25 packets.
So $50 for what?
50 rupees a kg.
A kg. 50 rupees a
Yes,
kg. Oh,
yes.
okay.
So that time dad made 200 grams pack. So those days in the 90s, you used to get potato chips in the brown paper bag.
Yes, agree. I remember.
And from that, people used to give it to you 50 grams, 100 grams. and
Correct.
stuff.
As you weigh and you give it to them. Yes.
So dad said, let's do a branding of our product. Why don't we sell our name?
Wow.
Why we have to sell a product? We will sell our name like that. So he went to a store in Dadar somewhere and he kept 20 packets with the store person.
Okay.
And he told that you have to sell it for 75 rupees. And that time wafers were selling for 50 rupees.
Wow.
तो दुकान वाला डैड को बोलता तू लूटने आया है। और पैक ऐसे उसके काउंटर पे पड़ा था। कस्टमर का एंट्री हुआ, कस्टमर ने पैक देखा, बोला ये बेचने के लिए है। तो दुकान वाले ने बोला हाँ बेचने के लिए। देख के आदमी को पहले खाता कहाँ से, आँख से खाता है।
Yes.
उसके बाद ही ईट्स,
Yes.
then he relishes things.
Agreed.
So first he relishes with his eyes. So वो देख के जब उसने बाय किया, डैड ने बोला आप रखो 20 पैकेट, बिकेगा तो पैसा देना।
हाँ.
That way. Within 2 hours, all the packets were sold.
2 hours, 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 hours.
2 hours.
All the packets were sold.
Sold. All 20 of
And
them.
this was a trial run.
Trial.
Wow.
This fellow also got confidence के अच्छा प्रोडक्ट है, अच्छा बिक रहा है। डैड को पैसे दिए, बोला कल और लेके आना। तो डैड वाज लाइक आप वेटिंग में हो और भी है लोग।
Okay.
तो वैसे we started
So that's how
slowly
the-
and gradually. Yeah.
Wow. So when you said that you were in debts, I mean the company, which means it was just a small episode, or it was like never looking back. You started your journey and you were like absolutely on the takeoff mode.
No, so we were into debts. So ये थोड़ा बहुत, so dad started all these things, making and everything. But again, you know, every day you need something new. Food products are such के आदमी एक का एक खा के कंटाल जाता है. So what will he do? So mom used to make the flavors at home. So the tomato, lemon, chili, these flavors were never available in the market before.
I'm sure 90s was
So
never
we
the era of
started
flavors.
we started all these products, and mom used to make all the flavors at home. All the recipes were our own. So she has done a lot of hard work behind Motas.
Wow.
She is the pillar to Mota chips.
So guys, this was so inspiring, and I'm sure what better than listening from the torchbearer of the Mota Wafers. Okay. So can you please mention, and हमारी जनता, हमारी audience, listeners, हमारे viewers को आप बता सकते हैं कि हमारे total कितने products हैं मोटास के?
Can you guess how many products we might be making?
4-5 तो मैंने ही खाए हुए हैं, so maybe 5-10.
खाली पोटैटो चिप्स में ही हमारे पास 10 फ्लेवर है.
Wow.
We make more than 70-75 products.
75 products.
Yes.
75.
But Motas is known basically for its potato chips because that is the hero product.
This is the thing, I think. हमने बचपन में ये देखा होगा, खाया होगा, किसी और के घर में देख के क्रेविंग भी हुई होगी कि यार हमारे घर में भी ये होना चाहिए. And what I understand is this is your daddy product, the hero product.
Yes.
And now how many kids do you have? 74 more.
Yes, 70.
Lovely. So this is all about how the brand has grown itself to go to the next level. I would want to know more. I'm getting more curious.
So basically my dad used to do this from the start, and slowly and gradually we joined after college. During college also we used to go part time. थोड़ा interest जागा हमारा भी. I am from a commerce background. My brother is a science graduate.
Wow. Okay.
So, you know, गाठिया, पापड़ी, सेव, बूंदी सब बनाते हैं. That everybody does. So my dad was always curious, we should create something. We should make something of our own. So that people copy us, we don't copy people.
Wow, that's
So
cool.
in fact consumers also and the customers, दुकानदार भी जो थे, हर चीज़ तो बिक रहा है, रेगुलर प्रोडक्ट्स तो बिक रहे हैं, कुछ नया, कुछ पेपी, कुछ स्पाइसी, कुछ तड़कता फड़कता चीज़ आना चाहिए मार्केट में. सो स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली, धीरे धीरे हम लोग कुछ ना कुछ R&D करते रहते थे, एंड वी यूज टू क्रिएट प्रोडक्ट्स, वी यूज टू सेल इन द मार्केट. लाइक वी हैव पोटैटो extruded products which nobody else makes.
Okay.
So like Amritsari aloo, chopsticks, Szechuan chakli, Korean kimchi sticks, masala munchies. These are all potato products. Nobody else makes. Only we make.
Lovely. So here the interesting catch what I feel is it's not that you have a brand, you made it a legacy brand. You did a research in spite of being a big name already in the market. And I believe that you guys are still up to finding out what your audiences really want. What is your customer really want? So what kind of research did you do? How did you do? Or if you can just tell a little bit so our next generation can know that how it works.
See, nowadays people, in fact, anybody, if you see elders or youngsters, anybody, they are so bored so fast with any product or anything. So
Well, agreed.
just, same product, different packaging, some different masala, some different taste, and it's done. People want something new every day.
Right. Superb. I like the way you are excited to not just sell, you are excited to give a taste bud that people are expecting out of. It's not just that you have something and you're selling something. No, it's your hard work behind that. Lovely. I think this is sounding really great. Are you ready for some more questions?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm really excited to know.
Happy to help.
Lovely. Dilip bhai, the journey so far sounds really exciting. Products are in the set of multi-folds, which is growing from 5, 10 to 70, 75 products. I am assuming or believing the journey then was an easy sailing for you, and I am assuming that there was no challenge after that, or was there any big challenge in your journey?
If you say there is no challenge in a journey, then it's not going to be a journey.
Agreed.
Any journey you are going to start, it's always having lot of challenges. बोलते हैं ना कि आप सीधा सीधा चल रहे हो और शिखर पे पहुंच गए, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है.
वो तो नहीं हो सकता.
पॉसिबल ही नहीं है. So there are lot of challenges. अभी पहले, एंड बिजनेस में चैलेंज नहीं आएगा तो यू वॉन्ट बी सक्सेसफुल, आई फील. बिकॉज एक चैलेंज आया, आपने उसको पार किया, तो यू फील के यू हैव बीन टेस्टेड एंड यू हैव रीच्ड अ सर्टेन गोल, that way.
So what I understand is we have one factory here in Andheri.
Yeah.
And there's a bigger factory that you set up in
Koparkhairne, New Bombay.
Yes, New Bombay. So out of these two factories, how easy or difficult it is to manage, and what is your strength or what is your reach? Like how many stores does our product have, and do you select your stores, or you just randomly give it to all the store owners who are demanding for Mota Wafers? How is it?
So we have a reach of around 4,500 outlets in the city of Mumbai. We cover almost 60 kilometers radius. Every day or alternate day, each store is catered. So the product is always fresh on the shelf.
So that's the kind of a rolling you have, is what I understand.
Yes.
Wow. And you had a marketing team who built this 4,500 shop owners, or was it your own?
What used to happen, it's like पहले जब प्रोडक्शन छोटा था, दैट टाइम क्या है कि अगर एक एरिया में 10 स्टोर हैं तो 3 में अपन माल देते थे, रेस्ट वी नेवर यूज्ड टू गिव.
So you choose
so
your
we
stores.
chose our stores before.
Okay.
And then as and when demand started creating, people used to call us. Till today, it's never been that कोई नया स्टोर ओपन हो रहा है and we have approached them. Because कैसा है, जो प्रोडक्शन पहले होता था, it used to get sold out. We never used to have more products.
Correct.
So we were like very skeptical that we should go slowly and gradually so that we should not fall.
What was your marketing strategy? That how did you go from just selling at one store in Dadar, those 15-20 packs, to having 4,500 stores in a 60-kilometer radius, and every day or an alternate day shuffling of material, I mean the packets from your factory to their shelf?
So when in 1992 we started, that time we did not have a big production, very small production. Slowly and gradually we had 2 or 3 sales people who used to take the stocks, used to deliver to all these stores. And then slowly and gradually what happened, there was a competition in between the two salesmen. कौन ज़्यादा माल बेचता है?
Okay, okay.
So those two people were also a pillar in Mota chips. One of them has already passed away. Another is there still with us, working with us.
Wow.
But now he does not go on the vehicle. He has his own 10 vehicles and he has a set of 20 people working under him.
You created an entrepreneur out of him.
Yes.
Wow. There's a quote out of my book. It says, leaders never create followers. Leaders always create leaders.
Yeah.
You made one out of it. Lovely. Coming back to my question on you grew, there are challenges. Could you please highlight one of the most craziest challenges in recent past where we all are in the tech age and you had a big dream and it had some challenges.
So as we were talking about that, we have one factory in Andheri and one in Koperkerne, New Bombay.
Right.
So we bought that place in around 2019. But after that, COVID came in and a lot of things were there. We had to build the whole factory according to our needs, like a man-material movement and stuff.
Right.
So we completed that factory in the year 2023. And after that, we started production in March 2023 over there. And within 2 months, there was some mishap happened over there. And there was a fire. So that time the production area got completely gutted. And we were set back for around 2-3 years.
A big dream and a pause to that.
Yes. But as you say that you should not stop. जो होता है अच्छे के लिए होता है. Good thing happened that there was no loss of life.
No casualty.
No casualties.
Lovely.
And the factory what we had made was according to those standards that within 10 minutes the fire had dozed off.
Wow.
But only thing is like the flow of oil which was there, which went in the air, that had covered the whole factory and it was completely covered in carbon. So to remake that factory, it took 6 months. But again, जो होता है अच्छे के लिए होता है. You should always be positive and move on.
What a mantra and I must say, what a power culture y'all brothers have, that the legacy that you've got, it's been strongly maintained and you're making it further strong. And what mantra got you, into you to come out of it. And I believe that the factory is now absolutely operational.
Yes.
And
since 2 years, it's operational.
Lovely.
Completely.
One more question that hits my mind right now is that we know that these government officials, they come, they check they check the factory, they check the hygiene factor. How do you take care of the hygiene? And I want our viewers and listeners to know how important it is for you to keep the hygiene to the optimum and the top priority level.
So first and foremost, my father, he was so strict. Like product should be like amazing. You cannot use anything substandard or anything. If you use the right raw material, your product is going to always be a hero. That's the biggest mantra of our production. Like in your house, if you are cooking, the kitchen is always neat and clean. You should always keep it neat.
Agree.
So if you come to our factory, you will come to know where you have come. You won't find it as a production factory or a food factory. It's so beautiful.
Lovely. So can we arrange or are you okay to welcome some new age school trips for the factory visit? Because nowadays kids need to know what are they eating, where is it coming from, because they are watching everything on the television and they feel that's the real thing.
So I will tell you one more thing, that since inception of our factory, like my father's time, we were studying that time also the factory was so neat and clean that we used to call our competitors to see the factory.
Are you serious?
Yes. So if they used to come, they used to see the factory, they used to do modifications in their factory. So there was always a healthy competition.
Wow.
My father was president of Snacks Food Association of Maharashtra. So he created this platform and he gathered all the manufacturers so that if anything is there, any problems come, so we can fight along together, that way. So people are always welcome to our factory anytime.
Lovely. That's amazing. Actually, nowadays people have this what do you call mantra saying that it's not about competition, it's collaboration. But I think if your dad has already implemented that in 90s, he was much before time than what people are today, I feel.
So I will tell you, uh, after my brother and I joined the factory, my brother is 4 years elder to me. So he's a muscular dystrophy patient basically. So his calf muscles, there is no growth. But so people like him, they are bedridden within 5 years.
Oh.
But since 25 years, he's working, he's driving his car, he does his everyday chores, and that's only because of his willpower. Around 20 years back, 25 years back, लेबर तो रोज कैसा है, लेबर आने के लिए काम करने के लिए दिक्कत होती है. नाउ इट्स लाइक पूरा वेस्टर्न कल्चर हो रहा है अपना अभी. वी डोंट गेट लेबर, सो वी थॉट ऑफ ऑटोमाइजिंग आवर प्रोडक्शन. सो वी कॉल्ड अ कंपनी who used to manufacture potato chip line wherein you just put the potatoes from one end and the chips come out from the other end.
Wow.
We called those people, we showed them the place. वो उन्होंने क्या बोला, उन्होंने, आर यू जोकिंग, इस जगह में कैसे चिप्स का फैक्ट्री लगेगा,
क्या बात,
चिप्स का लाइन कैसे लग सकता है, इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. पोटैटो चिप लाइन इफ यू वांट टू सेट अप यू नीड अ लेंथ ऑफ 200 feet.
Oh.
And we were asking them to set it up in 2,400 square feet.
Oh.
So we collaborated with one manufacturer and we set up a plant in this small place. थोड़ा कर्व करके, थोड़ा आड़ा टेढ़ा लगा के. My brother has put all his efforts in making this plant. And ये plant जब running हो गया, these people came
To see.
Yes. And they were like, you have set up a chip line in a living room.
Oh my God.
They were really shocked
I'm
to
sure.
see this. In fact, I will tell you, these people, they are not from India, basically. And they have a lot of plants and factories around the world. So they called upon people from Singapore, London, Germany, just to come and visit our plant and see कि इतनी से जगह में भी चिप का लाइन लग सकता है.
So you inspired not just people in India, you inspired people outside, and you made it possible. And now I'm sure they would be replicating it somewhere.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, why not?
Wow. And now what is the size of a factory at?
So now in Koperkerne we have a big facility wherein we have a chip line again over there. We manufacture around 500 kgs of chips per hour.
Per hour.
Per hour. That is, one line is there. We are setting up another line that will be around 1 ton per hour of potato chips.
Wow.
So it's raining chips.
It's raining chips, I'm sure. Wow, what a vision. And I can imagine from selling 5, 10 packets, 20 packets to setting up a factory with the challenge that you mentioned. From there, setting up another factory with another challenge. So what is your next big vision that you have? Do you have this running in your family DNA? The next generation, are they also equally excited like you?
Next generation is excited. But again, nowadays the Gen Z, the Gen Alpha that are there, they are like, we want to do something of our own. So we said, you are free to do whatever you want. We have a running business, that's not a problem. But they are more into like some snacks which can be healthy or some nutritional value we can add to our products, those kind of
adding a plus value to what you already have.
Yeah.
That's like a true entrepreneur's child, want to have their own world of entrepreneurship.
It's good to have their own world.
It's a pride for the parents and the family. Like you all would be, I'm sure you would feel very happy to know that they have their own vision. Any suggestion for the current age, new age entrepreneurs, businesspreneurs, solopreneurs? What is that one thing that I'm sure if you could do it, somebody else can do it too? How is it possible to scale up the business to the level where you can be a market leader?
We are also not doing that kind of a scale. That is because you should always follow your passion. Scaling is not the only thing what you should do. the product what you are making, see, if it is a good product and if you want to go at a mass scale, it is not going to be a very good product.
Okay, but why so?
See, simple reasoning is like if a mom is making roti at home with her hands, that roti is so soft and nice. It's always going to be good. But if you go to a restaurant and have the same roti, it's not up to that level what you have at home.
The emotions are missing.
Yes.
The love
So
is missing.
having a large production and just selling is not the goal what everybody should have.
Right.
Make a good product and let it be in a small place, a small vision. Vision should not be small. Vision should be big. But the reach and everything in potato chips and all, it's not that easy because it's a voluminous product again.
Yeah.
So to sell these products in out of Bombay or some other places, it's very difficult because logistically it's not viable.
Yes. Yeah.
If you have a dream, always follow it. You should have a passion, you should always follow it.
But I'm sure you guys have come from few packets to tons of production in a day, which is anyways a great journey, and I'm sure it's going to go further long way.
Yep.
And lots to learn from this podcast itself. I mean, while listening, talking, and asking you questions, I'm only trying to gauge what all I have learned or what all I can learn from this.
Again, I would like to tell you that any machinery people are buying or anything they buy, like for instance, we have packaging machines, we have like a potato chip line and everything. Those are all standard machines. So everywhere it is available. You can check out everywhere on Google or YouTube. It's very simple. But after those machinery being installed, we see what problems we are facing or what problem our people are facing in production, in managing things. If we feel that, okay, this thing is not working, we change the standard machine to our needs.
Oh.
So it becomes easier for our people also to work. So that way also, and we used to make chips on kadai. I'll tell you one thing, that we had a very small kadai in which dad used to make chips. But slowly and gradually, like the business grew and everything. तो अभी करने का क्या? इतनी सी कढ़ाई में तो chips बनेगा नहीं. So as an engineering line person, he made a kadai and a bhatti. The kadai ka bottom depth was 7 feet.
Okay.
It was a huge kadai.
Yeah.
It's like amazing. And we used to do it on that. And slowly and gradually, our business bada, and we had 2 kadais and everything. But after a certain time, it's not possible to do that. So we came up with a potato chip line and installed these things and everything. Again, when we made potato chips the first time on a potato chip line, it was not matching the taste what we used to make it on
Oh my
kadai.
God, that's another challenge.
So that kettle cook process was not like, the taste and everything what we used to get in kadai, like handmade,
So how was the transition?
So that's what I told you, like a standard machine is going to give you the standard product.
You have to alter the machine.
We altered the things.
Okay.
We changed our recipe of style of cooking and everything. And that's how we came up with the taste, the handmade taste,
Lovely. What a journey and what an inspiration. I mean, it's really cool to know that it's not just a brand which became a super brand. It is a brand that took its own time, but with a lot of love, lot of ethics, and with a lot of perfection, you've made what it is today. Lovely.
Thank you.
So great. I mean, lovely learning through your experiences, through your challenges, and through your overcoming capabilities. Want to know one great success story out of so many years of Mota Wafers?
So we have completed 33 years this year.
Wow.
So 25th year journey, we had a big celebration for our customers who are selling our products. So we had a grand party, and we had that time felicitated our farmers, our suppliers who were supplying potatoes to us, because without them we were not going to be here.
Wow.
And that time we had a lot of guests from the industry and big players. I'm talking about really big players. And when they saw what we had done, some of them were like, oh man, हम 100 साल से ये बिजनेस कर रहे हैं लेकिन हम तो पापड़ ही बेलते रह गए. मोटा भाई ने तो कुछ कमाल कर दिया.
क्या बात है. Coming in from the industry leaders, you get further more inspired and lovely. And I believe you had some great celebrities also on the show who...
Yeah, our chief guest was our beloved chef, Mr. Ranveer Brar.
Oh, lovely. What a pleasure to have him on the show. I mean, on your big day, a chef like him. The best part is that with all the success, whenever I've interacted with you, your brother, uncle, like your dad, everybody's always been humble. So one winning mantra, one winning formula, secret ingredient that you would want to share to the viewers, listeners, what is it?
Always, it's like the taste is always there, but passion and flavor should always be there.
Wow. Simple and crisp, like your potato chip, the hero, the daddy of all the potato chips in the market. So guys, this is not just hero in my hand. This is a hero for decades. And as you all heard, 33 years. See guys, it takes a journey for a brand to be what it is when you see it. And we all are going to have a great time whenever we have these wafers, these chips in the parties. I must say, Mota Bhai, we all know Ambani as Mota Bhai, but हमारे wafers और chips industry के अंबानी आप ही हो. तो Mota Bhai, thank you for having yourself over here, giving your time to us, making this podcast interesting, lot of learning, inspiring, and I'm sure we're going to learn more through your journey in the upcoming years.
Thank you for having me here, and it was great sharing the story to you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
I'm sure people out there now go out and have all the 75 different flavors, different products of Mota Wafers. And I'm sure आपका घर कभी भी खाने नाश्ते से खाली नहीं रहना चाहिए क्योंकि हमारे पास 75 products हैं. So yes, thank you so much for listening, watching, hearing all of it, and from the great leaders of the industry. Thank you. Thank you, sir.